Your cat doesn't love you the way a dog does. No tail wagging, no jumping, no obvious display. So, it's easy to wonder, does she actually care? Or am I just the person who fills the bowl? Here's what nobody tells you. She does care. She's been showing you for years. You just didn't know what you were looking at. These 6 behaviors are her love language. And by the end of this, you might realize she's been saying it all along. 1. The back turn. This isn't what you think. It's late. You're on the couch. Maybe scrolling your phone. Maybe watching something. Your cat jumps up, finds a spot near you, and then turns her back to you, faces the other direction, closes her eyes. Most people read that as, she's ignoring me again. Classic cat. Here's what's actually happening. Cats carry wild cat instincts, whether they live in a penthouse or a studio apartment. And in the wild, the back is the most vulnerable spot on any animal. That's where a predator strikes first. So, showing someone your back in cat logic is one of the most dangerous things you can do. A cat will never show her back to a stranger, never to someone she doesn't trust. She'll always keep them in her sightline. But you, she turns around complete eyes closed, spine exposed. What that says without a single sound is nothing bad can happen to me while you're here. Think about that for a second. She's not ignoring you. She's telling you she feels completely safe with you in the room. That's not indifference. That's the highest compliment a cat knows how to give. If your cat has ever done this to you, drop a same in the comments. I have a feeling a lot of us have been misreading this one for years, and stay with me, because by the time we get to number 5, I'm going to tell you about the one reaction most people have that accidentally tells their cat, I don't appreciate you, without ever meaning to. 2. The body block. She's not in your way by accident. You stand up to go to the kitchen. She's already there, sprawled across the floor like she owns the place. You step over her. She moves just enough to be in your way again. You try to get to the bathroom. Somehow, she got there first. This is not clumsiness. This is not coincidence. Here's what makes this one fascinating. A 2017 study published in Behavioral Processes by researcher Christine Vitali-Shreve found that when cats were given a choice between food, toys, and human interaction, the majority chose the person, not the treat, the person. Your cat doesn't just want something from you, she wants you. The body block is her way of creating a forced pause, a small deliberate interruption that says, before you go, wherever you're going, they give me 1 second. She's not asking for much. A glance, a word, a hand on her back as you pass. Notice who she does this to. Not your house guests, not the delivery person, not your cousin who visits twice a year. She walks right past them without a second thought. But you. She stops every single time because she knows you'll respond. You always do. You say her name or you laugh or you reach down. And that small exchange is exactly what she was after. It's not an obstacle, it's an invitation. 3. Scratch theater. You're being tagged. Your cat sprints to the couch. She makes eye contact with you, actual deliberate eye contact, and starts scratching, long dramatic strokes. She might even stretch while she does it, completely unbothered by your reaction. You might think she's destroying my furniture on purpose just to watch me suffer. She is not. Well, probably not. Cats scratch for 3 reasons. To stretch, to wear down their claws, and to mark territory. That last one is the key. Embedded in a cat's paw pads are scent glands. When she scratches, she's leaving her scent. Invisible to you but unmistakable to her. When she does this directly in front of you while looking at you, she's making a statement. She's saying, this space is mine, and you are part of this space. You're not just tolerated in her territory, you're included in it. She's tagging you into her world like a very fuzzy, very dramatic graffiti artist with excellent posture. The eye contact during the scratch is the tell. That's not random. That's your cat making sure you're witnessing the whole announcement. She wants you to know. So yes, get a sturdy scratching post and put it somewhere she actually likes. Not just to save your couch, though it will, but because it gives her a dedicated place to keep sending you this message every single day. 4. The shadow. This has nothing to do with food. She follows you to the kitchen. Okay, Food lives there. That tracks. But then she follows you to the laundry room. Then she's outside the bathroom door while you shower. Then she watches you change. Then she relocates to whatever room you just walked into, settles down, and stares at you while you do something completely mundane like check your email. This is the behavior that convinced researchers at Oregon State University that cats aren't the aloof owners everyone assumes they are. Their 2019 study found that cats use their owners as what's called a secure base, the same psychological term used to describe how infants use their parents as an anchor while exploring the world. When you're present, your cat is calmer, more curious, more herself. When you leave, that changes. The following isn't about food. It isn't about being needy. It's about proximity to the one thing in her environment that makes everything feel okay. Not every cat does this at full intensity. Some are quieter about it, parking themselves in the same room rather than trailing you step for step. That's still the same thing, just a more introverted version of the same feeling. If your cat consistently ends up in whatever room you're in, even without making a production of it, that counts. She doesn't follow the neighbors. She doesn't follow house guests. She doesn't rearrange her whole afternoon for someone she barely knows. She follows you quietly, consistently, without asking for anything in return. And that is the whole point. 5. The offering. Don't make this mistake. This is the one. The moment your cat drops something at your feet, a dead mouse, a livy of cricket, a leaf she dragged in from outside, a sock she stole from the laundry basket, and looks up at you waiting, most people's instinct, recoil, say, "No, bad cat," or immediately throw it away right in front of her. That's the mistake. According to researcher Emmanuel Baudry at the University of Paris-Saclay, this behavior traces directly back to what mother cats do in the wild. They bring prey to their kittens to teach them how to survive. Adult cats share food only with members of their inner circle, the ones they fully trust. Here's the part that should make you smile. Your cat has assessed your hunting abilities, and she is not impressed. She genuinely believes you need help. She's trying to provide for you out of love. She doesn't do this for strangers. She doesn't do this for people she merely tolerates. This is reserved exclusively for the one person she considers family. So when it happens, and it will happen, here's what you do. Thank her genuinely. Look at her. Say something kind. Let her feel that the gesture landed. Then after she's walked away satisfied, handle it however you need to. The worst thing you can do is make her feel like her love was rejected, because that is exactly what she just handed you. 6. The slow approach. She already knows. This one is easy to miss because it doesn't look like much. You've had a rough day. You're sitting quietly, doing anything in particular, maybe staring at nothing, maybe just tired. And your cat, who's been across the room minding her own business, slowly gets up, walks over, and settles next to you. She didn't do this an hour ago when you were fine. She did it now. That's not a coincidence. A 2015 study from Indiana University found that people who regularly interact with cats show measurably lower levels of stress. But what the researchers also noted is that cats are remarkably tuned to human emotional states. They read posture. They read stillness. They read the small shifts that most humans wouldn't even consciously notice. Your cat is not psychic, but she's paying attention in ways most people never give her credit for. The slow approach, quiet, unprompted, perfectly timed, is her way of saying, "I noticed. I'm here." She didn't come over to be fed or played with. She came because something in the room shifted, and she knows exactly where you are in all of it. Of all 6 things on this list, this might be the one that means the most because it tells you something beyond bonding. It tells you she's watching over you. Think back through every time your cat appeared out of nowhere when you were having a hard moment. It probably happened more than you realized. You didn't adopt a cat who learned to live with you. Somewhere along the way, without any fuss or announcement, she decided you were hers. She figured out who you are, how you move, what you sound like when something's off, and she's been paying attention ever since. That's not an accident. That's a choice she makes every single day.